Okay, and welcome back. I hope everyone enjoyed that video. I know I did. We are ready, I think, to go with our first game and our first series of the night. Lunar Flame versus ThiccBrentDog. Incognito Bryce Crispy. I'm going to take us to the field. You guys ready?
Let's get this going. Let's get started. First game of the season in the playoffs.
Yeah, there's a little bit of drama with this series as KaiDog did play with Lunar Flame in the icebreaker, and Lunar Flame ended up taking a lamp, and KaiDog's now on ThiccBrentDog. So I think KaiDog's probably wanting to get some revenge in this series, and we'll see what ThiccBrentDog has in store for him.
Well, let's get into it. It's over to you guys. Incognito Bryce as our casters here in game one.
And starting off, we have Z sending it over to the orange side, getting ready for a follow-up touch. And a good clear from Legendary Thick. Wegs being set up from the corner. Going for a follow-up touch, gets blocked out. KaiDog bringing it back over onto the blue side. We're getting some defense from Z here. Brenty trying to get it inched a little bit over to the line. Legendary Thick over KaiDog. KaiDog right off the board, and Brenty trying to set up for the follow-up and almost sends it in. Great save from Wegs there. Legendary working on bringing it back, giving it over to Brenty. Brenty over to Wegs. Wegs trying to get a follow-up touch on it, possibly for 50. Legendary faking it, following it up. Lamp, good defense. KaiDog setting up for Brenty. Brenty not wanting to take that though. Wegs is going to get a good clear over top of mid. And Brenty, a lot of time with the ball.
They got Legendary Bryce rocking the SpongeBob car. Haven't seen that one in a while.
That was and KaiDog with the goal at 3:57.
Yeah, it looks like kind of just a lackadaisical play. I think Z might have thought somebody from net was going out. Doesn't get the touch, and KaiDog pounces, and that's got to feel good for KaiDog getting the first goal against his ex-teammates.
A great start over here. And we got Legendary with the pinch over onto the blue side. Wegs looking for a good clear here. Gonna try to get past the pressers. And Z almost in, right in the bottom left.
KaiDog is just all over them, Bryce.
He's keeping good touches on him. And we're getting a follow-up backward shot from KaiDog. Good post hit. The SpongeBob car obviously winning 50s here. Z. A good demo, bring it over to the blue side. Lamp with a great clear out into the middle. Z almost catching follow-up on that, but doesn't need to. Lamp with the score.
Oh no, let's see what happened here. This was a big clear coming out of Lamp, and I think Brenty thought Z was going to get a touch, and Z just fakes it. And he fakes it, and that just goes straight in, and this is a tie ball game now.
Now Lunar Flame and ThiccBrentDog right at the tie. Plenty of time left. Good chances for them to try to get a buffer here in the match. Z is going to bring it over into the corner, but the SpongeBob car brings it right back down. Almost gets the follow-up. Lamp dribbling it. Can he get the follow-up touch? It's going to go over to Z. Z's bringing it over just a little bit too wide. Legendary Thick not able to win that 50. Z's able to get over to Lamp. Lamp's going for the follow-up touch. We just need a third, and there's Wegs.
And Lunar Flame is starting to heat up now. I think they got kind of cold waiting in the lobby for that amount of time, but Lamp, this is the reason why they picked him up. He gets a touch off the backboard. Wegs is quick to follow, and Lunar Flame up by one.
Up by one with 2:51 left. And we get a good 50 coming over from ThiccBrentDog. KaiDog setting it up for Legendary. Legendary going for the follow-up touch. He drops it low, and it's going to be a goal from Legendary.
The SpongeBob car strikes for the first time in NARL. Legendary goes up, gets this one down. It's super awkward for the defense as both players are on the backboard. Legendary sneaks it by to tie it up.
Right into the next kickoff. It's going to be another win from ThiccBrentDog, but Z with the good ball control. Legendary able to get the block on that. Lamp is going to try to get a good clear here past Brenty. Brenty's already up. Brenty's going to get a follow-up possibly. It's going to go over to Wegs. Wegs sending it down to the Lamp here. Possibly the pass play. Just got to sneak it past defense, but Legendary's there. And he wins 50s with the SpongeBob car. But Z is getting control. Over to Lamp. Brenty gets a good 50. Lamp was able to bring it off to the side here. Z, not too much power on it. That's going to be a setup for Legendary. Legendary to KaiDog. KaiDog with the drop, but Lamp able to save it over to the corner. Brenty, though, bringing it right back, and it's going to be a follow-up from KaiDog.
Wow, this is a shootout here in game one. We have so much pressure coming out of ThiccBrentDog, and Z's just got no boost in net. And look at two ThiccBrentDog offensive players just swarming that Lunar Flame net, and ended up getting this one in. And ThiccBrentDog up by 1 now.
ThiccBrentDog up by 1. Lunar Flame has plenty of time to work with to try to tie this up here, but right now we got ThiccBrentDog putting on the pressure and getting these shots on net. It's almost going to be a follow-up from KaiDog though. Legendary able to keep it steady. Back pass to nobody, unfortunately. They're going to have to fall back and try to get a good clear. Brenny going for it. Wegs is able to slightly deflect it, but Brenny wins out on it. Lamp sends it back down middle. It's going to be Legendary, though, with the block and possibly the follow, but Z with the save on top of the goal. KaiDog trying to work the 50 in with that. He's going to have to fall back here as Brenny goes for a 50, but Wegs wins that, and it's going to be Lamp with the follow-up, but KaiDog with the save, it looked like. Wegs trying to get a double touch on it. He's able to get triple touch on it. Not able to do much else with that. It's going to be over to Brenny. And now we're on the defense now for Lunar Flame. They still got about 1:10 here, but right now they really got to start trying to get a goal here and trying to tie it up. Wegs is going to have an opportunity to get a 50 down the middle here, but Brenny following up, and it's going to be bucked over to Legendary. Brenny not able to do much with the hit, brings over to the corner, allowing Lamp to be able to set it and possibly clear it out middle. Looking to back off from the follow-up, but Z's up there. Legendary with a save from the top portion of the net here. Wegs able to kill the ball with the 50. Legendary able to win that 50. He's going to try to catch it off the ground, but we have Z up for the clear. A great pushback, though, from KaiDog as Brenny sets it up to the backboard. It's a straight drop. Wegs able to get it. Unfortunately, Legendary able to get on that. And we have 30 less seconds. We got to get a goal here.
Kind of just going back and forth, back and forth. No one's really maintaining possession. That one's really dangerous, and Legendary just gets to the touch, and KaiDog able to clear it out. Now it's back on the Lunar Flame half.
10 seconds left. It's pretty dire. We got to get a goal in now. It's all or nothing. Don't allow any time to be wasted as we get a pinch over to the corner. Possibly a good setup here, but it's going to be killed by ThiccBrentDog, taking the first win.
Wow, ThiccBrentDog taking the first win of the series. The first win, not of the series, I guess, first one of the 3 games that they're playing. And that's also the first win of NARL regular season season 1. Geez. What'd you see there, Bryce, in that game 1?
I mean, you know, it came out pretty close there, but at the end, with 2 minutes left on the clock, ThiccBrentDog had a really great job just putting on pressure, winning their 50s, and keeping Lunar Flame on their toes. And they just found good opportunities to be able to get it. Lunar Flame put on a really good defense on their side as well, getting some clears, getting on their side. But you know, it was just circumstance. I think we got it over on the ThiccBrent side.
Yeah, ThiccBrentDog, man, that is it's
a tongue twister.
Yeah, team to say. They were just swarming Lunar Flame, and Lunar Flame it was in some weird, awkward defensive positions, and it made it difficult for them to save some of those balls. Let's see if Lunar Flame can turn it around here in game 2.
Yes, and we're going to have a good pushback coming here from Lunar Flame, and this first goal could set the tone for the match for him. As we get off to the first 50, Z is able to win that, and KaiDog not able to get the touch on it and gets demoed by Wegs. Lamp with his own demo, perfect setup to Z. Z's going to try to thread it in, but it's going to go off post up into the air for Brenty to try to get it clear on it. Thick able to follow it up, and Wegs ping-ponging it back. Wegs trying to go for another, that's a set, and Z's almost getting it, but Brenty with the save there. Right off from the first 20 seconds, we're already having some good battles out here in the midfield. And it's going to go over to Wegs here. Legendary able to get a touch on it, but Wegs shoots it right back out into the middle. And a follow-up touch, but KaiDog sets it off to the backboard. Brenty trying to get a pass down. Unfortunately, he does clear it over to his own side here. And now he's on the defense as Z pushes up and tries to get a set to his teammate. He does get a demo, though. Lamp gets repaid the favor from the enemy team as we have a shot on net, but Brenty's going to get it off to the side here. Z trying to go for that 50. Lamp able to win it. Legendary going for the follow-up touch. He's going to try to drop it down here, but we get defense over from Lunar Flame. ThiccDrentDog going for an attempt as well for Z. Not able to get the clear out. He's going for boost, and it leaves it open for him, but luckily Wegs and Lamp over there on the defense. Wegs is going to try to set it out over to his teammates, down to ThiccDrentDog. And so far, just a lot of battling back on each side of the field here. No clear setup almost on that.
There was a lot of aggression coming out of Lunar Flame out of the gates, but then it's kind of died down a little bit. As we see almost a goal there, but Wegs was able to clear it away.
And Lamp sending it down to Wegs. Wegs with the follow-up to the backboard. We just need one more touch on that. It's going to come from Z. Oh, it's going to go to Wegs.
What a play coming out of Lunar Flame. We have Wegs with a redirect off the backboard. He's falling from the sky. Z hits him. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was insane.
Perfect. That's how that goal had to happen. Perfect setup on it. Really good start on that, but we got Z on his own here. He's got 3 oppressors. Brenty going for the follow-up. Z, plenty of boost to send it over to Lamp. Legendary's going to bring it down onto their side. Wex trying to win the bounce. It's going to be a back pass here. A little bit of a dangerous territory. ThiccDrentDog trying to stir it up for him, and he's going to possibly get a setup, but Lamp sending it over midfield. Legendary, not enough boost, but able to get the 50 on it. And Brenny back on the rotation, able to get a follow-up touch. He's going to give it the Thick, but Z from the top of the 90 able to save it, and Lamp now sending it out to middle. Z is going to try to possibly get a follow-up. We have a flip reset, but unable to use it in time. And he's just working to try to get a 50 with no boost here. Legendary is going to get a clear down to ThiccDrentDog. Right now, just trying to win out this midfield battle, and Lamp sending it back over. Possibly a follow-up touch, but and it pushes Brenny out. Legendary able to get the save, and now it's just mayhem in the air. Everyone trying to get a 50 on it. It's going to go to backboard. Legendary there waiting. Unable to
Lamp got that eligible bump, but I think he got bumped back in and saved his own shot. That could have been too well Lunar, and this one's dangerous from a little bit. And I don't know what happened. I got smoke screen.
Dropping bombs right in front of the net. Unfortunately, did not end up in a goal for him, but they do get a save. And right now, just ThiccBrentDog trying to do everything they can to be able to tie it up here. I mean, we're already a minute 40 left, and even with the goal lead, Lunar Flame's doing a good job holding off on their side, and their defense is on point. Legendary almost getting the follow-up. It's going to be over to Brent. Brent setting it to quarter, trying to pass it to himself. Legs gets the save on it. ThiccDrentDog goes, and great save from Lamp out into the middle. They have an open goal, but now Legendary over there. Brenty able to get a good bump, stir it up. Legs with the follow-up touch, and it's going to be trouble. Brenty gets the save. ThiccDrentDog sends it back out.
What a save coming from Brenty. Wegs had that double lined up perfectly. He placed it where he wanted, but Brent was just able to track that one down and keep this a 1-goal game.
And really now it's ThiccBrentDog kind of on their heels now. Lunar Flame putting on a really good offense, really great defense on there. Just trying to keep as much aggression as they can on him and not give him really much opportunity with the ball to make any plays. With 45 seconds left, we're going to have to see a really dedicated push from ThiccBrentDog as we get a demo on Z. That could leave it open, but Lamp, last man back, is able to save it. Pass up to Wegs. Wegs gets it down to Lamp. Lamp tries to get a follow-up. A little too slow. It's Legendary passing up to ThiccDrentDog. ThiccDrentDog with the drop, trying to keep speed on the ball, and passes again. It past Lunar. And Legendary with another demo. They're pulling out all the stops to try to get a goal here, but Wegs able to get a great clear across over to Lamp. And Lamp trying to win 50s out here in the midfield. The Legendary Thick with the Krabby Patty Mobile, able to get a good defense on it. And we get a Lamp over to the side. And Lamp over to Wegs. Wegs down over to Legendary. And it might be a goal right there if they could get a shot in. And it drops down with Lunar Flame making it.
That was a controlled game more so than the first one from Lunar. And Lamp, I mean, there was a few key saves. He has 2 saves, but I felt like it was more, especially that last save there at the end against Legendary that prevented the tie. And Lunar Flame taking game 2, and we'll head into the last game.
Yeah, I mean, ThiccBrentDog coming in hard on that first match, and really goal difference. We're seeing that here too with Lunar Flame. So third game, it could go either way at this point. It could be 50-50. I'm predicting it might be the same thing, just a goal difference on it.
Yeah, these are two very evenly matched teams, at least here tonight. I don't know. I don't actually know what to make out of it. It looks like Lunar Flame's kind of heating up a little bit, but we'll see in game 3 if they can continue that style of aggression. Because I do think that was helping, like especially at the beginning, those demos coming out from Lunar Flame. It was disrupting the defensive rotations from ThiccBrentDog. That's what led to that first goal. So if they can continue that, that is going to be something to look forward to in this game 3.
I mean, at this point, with both of these teams, when they do have their rotation, their defense on, it's like you got to create opportunities to be able to take advantage of, and the demoing definitely was helping out with that. But right off from game 3, this is going to be the one to see who takes it all. And over onto the ThiccBrentDog side, they're already on the defense from Lunar Flame. Legendary Thick trying to send it out. Lamp gets a follow and a good 50 over to the side. Wex and Brenty going for a 50. Brenty bringing it over. It's going to be passed over. KaiDog too far back on that, but Z trying to set it up, and KaiDog with the 50, but that's going to drop right down in, and Lamp with the first goal.
Oh, this is a beautiful 50 from Lamp, who gets up really quick to this ball. KaiDog trying to meet him in the air, but this one just fortunately goes off of the ceiling into the ThiccBrentDog net. And Lunar Flame's going to take that all day.
Yeah, Lunar Flame with a good start. Great job getting it 30 seconds into the match. It's going to put ThiccBrentDog a little bit on their heels here. And we're back at the same situation right now where ThiccBrentDog's having to defend their side of the field pretty often. But KaiDog sending it up, almost a shot over to the top portion, but get a save from Lunar Flame. Legendary trying to make something happen with the ball. Lamp able to get a 50, but Brenty bringing it back with another 50. And it's going to be right over in front of the goal, and KaiDog getting it in.
Oh, KaiDog, he's like a Christmas present. Just the ball floating freely in front of the Lunar Flame net. That's a tap-in any day of the week for KaiDog.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, open opportunities, you gotta take them, and right there, it was just a perfect time. Now tying it up with 4 minutes left. Could still go either way here, but this may be a higher scoring game for both of the teams as they pass it down to Z from Lamp. Lamp trying to go for a follow-up touch, sends it a little bit too high, but gets it over one of the defenders. However, KaiDog wins a 50, sending it back over to the blue side. Wex trying to get it clear here with Brenty on the offense. Able to get it over to his teammate, Legendary, trying to set up, but unfortunately they block each other. And it's going to be Lamp with a free goal!
I do not know what happened here, but this was a open net.
I think he caught Brenty in a flip.
Oh, it caught Brenty in a flip, and he landed awkwardly, couldn't get it back. Lamp takes the open net, and also takes the lead for Lunar Flame.
You hate to see it. I've done it plenty of times myself. Just a bad jump in a wrong place, wrong time here. Lunar Flame got the goal lead. It's got plenty of time here for ThiccBrentDog to be able to make a goal. They just need to keep good pressure and be able to block out the midfield. But right now, Lunar Flame's trying to get it out themselves, and they're able to get it over onto the ThiccBrentDog side. KaiDog sending it over to the corner. Lamp setting it up for a teammate. Wex trying to get the 50, but Legendary gets a great clear over to the blue side. Z on the defense here is able to get a touch just over KaiDog, but Brenty's ready. Sends it out middle. It might be given over to Z there, but he follows it up and is able to make something of it. Lamp not able to get the touch he looked like he wanted. And over now onto the Lunar Flame side, but it's going to be ThiccBrentDog and KaiDog trying their hardest to get one in, but Z and Legendary Thick winning out the 50 there. And Lamp for another open goal, but it's going to go off the post and send it up into the ceiling, and KaiDog is going to take that opportunity to try to clear it, but Z's over in the midfield with a good 50. And Lamp falling back.
ThiccBrentDog just got away with one there, Bryce, and that could have been 3-1 easily.
That could have been 3-1. And right now it's Lamp going for a flip reset, and he hits it top 90.
Lamp said it's going to be 3-1 anyways. I missed the open net, but I'll get mine back. Gets the touches, gets the flip, reset over to under another, and it's 3-1 Lunar.
I mean, Lunar Flame, they're in the best opportunity they can be right now. They have a 2-goal lead. It's 2 minutes, 15 seconds. They're doing a great job on their defense. They just got to really stay consistent with it, keep up on the rotations, and there's a good possibility they're going to have this. We're going to have to see a really switch up from ThiccBrentDog here, and they need to start pushing in a little bit more aggressive, not giving them much opportunity with the ball. But we have...
I think ThiccBrentDog really needs one back here quick, and KaiDog almost has a shot on net, doesn't get the touch, and Wegs can get cleared out for Wegs on the sidewall. Lamp, not the best of touches, as the pass was kind of behind him.
Yeah, Lamp
going to carry this on.
Trying to win out some control on that touch, keep it in possession, and right now the ball's just taking its time out in the middle, but Lamp is able to get it clear off the ceiling. Brent waiting down below. He gets a demo on Brent, leaves it open for Wex to try to get a 50, but he doesn't have any boost to support it. KaiDog does, though, is able to bring in the middle. However, Lamp finds an open goal, but Brenty makes it back just in time. And Brenty trying to set up for a teammate here, but Wex able to secure a hit on that. Z trying to secure one as well. It's going to be a bounce. It's going to leave it back in the middle, possibly for ThiccBrentDog and KaiDog to make a goal.
Okay, we have a game here. There's still a minute left. 1 goal down. This is a great 50 coming out of Legendary. KaiDog, perfect positioning. Slots this in the bottom right. No defenders for Lunar. It's now we just need one more. Let's see what happens with ThiccBrentDog does on kickoff here.
Minute 5 seconds is open time to be able to make something. And Brenty, last man back, able to save that over to Legendary. Z trying to get a save on that. Luckily, it was top post. And we're getting a slow push from Lunar here. A little bit passive, honestly. And it's going to leave a 50 for Brenty to open it up. And Legendary is going to get a demo, but Brenty almost going to follow Z with the save there. It's going to be a pass out over to Z. And Z going to have to 50 Brenty here. He's able to get over to the backboard. Brenty bringing it back. KaiDog trying to interrupt and take his ball for himself. He's able to get it down the midfield, over for a pass, but Lamp intercepts it. Brenty going for a 50. Wegs is there, though, to win 50 and get it over. Legendary keeping away from the hole as much as he can. Over to Legendary with a late flip, able to get a little touch on that. But Wegs is going to work on sending that over to Z, and Z's trying to get a shot on goal, but Legendary is there with 5 seconds left.
5 seconds left.
They
need one here,
right here. It could be right here. But it's going to be Wegs sending it down. They're going to keep it in play, though. And it's going to be Lunar Flame winning it.
Wow. That was a great 3 games from both of those teams. I think all of those games were 1-goal games, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're all 1-goal games.
Yeah, a tight series. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the for the rest of the season. Of course, I guess they won't see each other again. This would be the only time because I forgot it's a round robin. So we won't see that unless most of these teams make playoffs. So
well, a great start nonetheless from both of these teams. They really played it hard. I mean, 1-goal differences between it. They were pretty well matched. And I think it's a great start to the season.
Yeah, it's a real great start to the season. And Ginger, do you want to pull up the scorecard so we can look at the